Hey all, I'm Ultraviolent 4. This is part 15 of our Infinite game. Part 15 of question mark. We're in Vaults 5. I showed you in the last one a trick the devs really don't want you to know, where you can shoot yourself with a wand of random effects. And if you're a mummy, there are really no downsides to it, other than your patience. Anyway, we have stabilized quite well in the corner here. Our bribe is running out. We've only got 198 gold remaining, but I'm not sure that we need to refresh it again, because now that we're stabilized in a corner, we can more or less fight this like a regular Vaults 5 now, where we just go around the outside, we pull enemies out to us one at a time, and we kill them. And we steal their gold corpse. I don't know where I was going with that one. So I've been thinking about our training. I don't like what I'm doing here. For one, just training spellcasting and earth magic in a really long-term project to eventually get to Shadow sounds like a bit too much of a clowny thing to me. So I'm going to also turn on fighting. We're going to train that forever. And I think we're going to train dodging up to 15 so that it's equal with armor and shields. Because having only 8 dodging is, I don't know, it's not good enough. And then we can keep training this other stuff. I've also been thinking, maybe rather than earth magic, I actually should train some air magic first. The reason for that is that training air will also help us towards freezing cloud. I don't know, we'd need conjuration and ice as well. It's probably a lot of things we'd have to train. Our ice magic is only at 5, conjurations is at 6. Yeah, that'd probably take a lot of training for freezing cloud. At this point, I feel like we can just use our actual wand of clouds. I mean, it's not quite the same, but I mean, it's kind of similar. And we've got some more in a shop that we can buy. Yeah, no, we'll just pretend that makes sense. We don't have our deflecting missiles up, so we've got a Titan here. I don't want to try to cast deflecting missiles while I've got allies around me, because I'm not sure how this goes. So if I do a miscast effect, because I try to do deflecting missiles, and it creates an explosion and hits my allies, I suspect that will count as me hurting them, and then they'll become hostile, and then the other bribed things we have will also turn hostile, I think. No, I don't know, I'm not sure exactly. I think they have to witness it. I'm not actually sure about this. Bribe branch. Yeah, until your money wears out, upon which time they become pacified. Yeah, that's fine. Bribe branch 2. Oh yeah, that doesn't tell us. I don't know. Well, I'm not sure what the exact behavior is for if you injure your bribed allies or even neutral monsters. Certainly the ones who witness you hurt it will turn hostile, but I'm not sure if that means that all the bribed monsters on the whole floor just immediately turn hostile. I'm not sure. But the point is we're not going to do it, so we're just going to switch to our Aralek Vamp Axe so we don't just randomly die to this Titan. Oh yeah, also, I've got a new meme for you from Graham Langdon. So he's tried his hand at an Ultraviolent 4 starter pack. I think, especially the bottom, the devs don't want you to know. It's very apt after what we got up to last episode. And also there's a plane flying over right now as we speak. So that's also nailed that bit. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this playthrough has been the biggest outpouring of, what would you call it? Supporter art? That's not really the right word. Of viewer art or viewer memes, etc. that I've ever had, and it's been really fun. To be fair, half of it is from Graham himself, and he's been on fire. So it's partially his fault, but a lot of you have really stepped up your game this playthrough. So yeah, keep it up, I guess. Oh yeah, okay, he's just gonna fireball me and the other Orc Knight. It's a fantastic fire giant play there. Alright, because we don't have any RF right now, so that's really dangerous if our fire giant is just not going to care at all and just blast us. Yeah, he got bribed. We didn't really care about gold. We didn't really care about picking that gold up either, so we're going to start just running around the outside. And we'll see how we go. And if things are nasty, although I didn't expect them to be, we'll bribe again. He's a gold dragon. I always do it. I think, oh, we might get a gold dragon scales, but nope, never will. Let's get more int. I note that our int is slowly coming back again. I would like to have a little bit more strength. That would be useful, but I don't know. We're just going all in int plays. These guys resist fire. No, so I should have sticky flamed him. And I should also go invis, even if it's just against the Iron Dragon. Wait, oh, he can see invis. Okay, all these guys can see invis. Never mind, except the ugly thing. Let's get our mana back. Just kidding. Let's lose it all. All in. Alright, at some point we're also going to do more evocations. There's all this stuff that I really want to train. There's just mummies with their aptitudes are so bad. It's just slow going. But I'd like to have more evocations as well, so that our wands are better, but more importantly perhaps, our crystal ball of energy is more reliable. Another one. These guys get wrecked by the Mono Vipers, all these spellcasters, Tengu Reavers, Liches. I should not be allowing an N to get any swings at all at us. To be fair, we'll probably block them, but it's still just bad play. Just tabbing at him without any concern. That's how you die, you get cocky. Made it to 5. I think I decided we're just going to keep going for shadow, didn't I? I think so. Yeah, that one was a bit risky. Our magic was a bit low to be using the crystal ball there, I think, but I did it anyway. And we didn't get punished, so it's probably fine. Let's put on our protection from firing against the fire giant. I started pressing the buttons for sticky flame and then I remembered. I should have Aralek out though, which is that one. So I learnt very recently actually that apparently lightning bolts don't bounce off metal walls. So that sort of blew my mind. Apparently if we're here in Vaults 5, we don't have to worry about double zaps. So I repositioned there against the Titan to try to avoid that, but then I remembered, hang on, that's not a thing. Pretty interesting. I think the reasoning is supposedly the metal grounds it out or something like that. I don't know. I mean, when you use law reasons like that, you can justify anything. So that bit's not so important. I always find that funny actually when you get people arguing for some arbitrary change that they want to see in the game and they come up with a law reason. I don't know. I'm trying to think of an example, but I can't think of a single one. But they'll be, I don't know, let's change Spriggans somehow, and we'll say, oh, Spriggans are like this, they're small, and then blah blah blah, and we'll come up with some reason. It's like, yeah, that holds no weight, because you can say stuff like that about anything. I don't know why we're carrying this morning star. I didn't notice us pick that up. Unless it's something that just totally doesn't make sense because it goes against all of the everything that you know about something. Like for instance, ogres being bad with maces with clubs. I think that one doesn't make any sense because so it's a lore reason, but it goes against all your expectations as a player. We just found haunt and infestation. Infestation's a really good spell. I don't know that we'll get there. Probably not. I'm just gonna ignore it. But that's a really good spell, and mummies are good with necromancy. But there's no way we're getting to a level 8 necromancy spell in the time that it will be relevant. It's a Cloak of Invis. Cool. There's our 5th rune, and I'm really tempted to just start hitting the auto explore key, but I think I should stick to being safe here and just walking into these end vaults from the corners. Alright, it's a freezing wraith. I always forget. You can't sticky flame the freezing wraiths. They don't exist. They don't have a real body. There's nothing to stick to. Got a weapon shop. Oh, I was gonna say, seeing a Juggernaut. Oh yeah, it was a Juggernaut. Seeing a Juggernaut in Vaults 5 is very surprising, but it wasn't. It's a shapeshifter. I'm just gonna back up. That seems like quite a high level scary shapeshifter. Those ones sometimes become Iron Giants. Those are super dangerous. He went down. Especially if they switch a lot. Every time they change their form, they go back to full HP. So it can be really dangerous if they're changing into like a Caustic Strike and then you'll kill it, and then it becomes an Iron Giant and you'll kill it, and then it becomes Caustic Strike again, and so on. I don't think we care about any of this stuff. There's an argument to be made that we could buy that artifact spear just to see if it has, plus 11 int on it. Am I gonna talk myself into it? Checking the artifacts. I guess I should test it. Alright, fine. Fine. Let's find out. No, it's just a +1 spear with venom and the ability to fly. Not real exciting. We picked up a new scroll. There can't be that many. /-. It's either silence or torment. Well, let's ID it. It's silence. We have the silence spell already. And we're heading into extended where everything are already demons or they're panlords, in which case silence does nothing against them. So I'm just gonna drop it. I'm gonna ID this amulet too. Amulet of the Gourmand, great. Just what you want on your mummy. Alright, now I feel cocky. Let's just start auto-exploring. Is there a magical large shield did I just see? No, just a curse one. Yeah, 4th sack of spiders again. Now remember that iron dragons are slow, so if you're worried about them, you can just walk away. Basically, anything with iron in the name in Crawl is probably slow. I mean, it makes sense. They're probably heavy. There you go. You got our law reason. What was down there? There was a scroll of torment sitting on an alarm trap. We're gonna grab that scroll of torment. So unfortunately, we've gone through large parts, or most of the parts of the game where that's going to be its most useful. So for instance, that would have been really good against the royal jelly when we're doing slime pits to halve its HP. But still really good because we're immune to it. So yeah. Let's enchant armor scroll. I think at this point we just start carrying them. Let's drop. We've already got full RC without needing this ring. So we're going to drop that. We're going to pick up this scroll of torment and switch back to our Umbra ring. Good magic to 7. How's Shadow looking? It's not even in our list. Let's learn Shadow. Spell is impossible to cast and we get interrupted. How rude. Couldn't you see we were busy? Okay, it goes to D. 100% chance to fail. Nice. With wizardry, 100% chance to fail. Nice. It's going to take a while. We're going to need to be up around 27, I think. Anyway, so that's our 5th rune, which means we're into the extended parts of the game. So we could head into Hell, we could head into Pan, or we could even go to Tomb, which I think might be the play. Maybe it's not. Maybe it would be better with Shatter, because we could skip some. I guess Pan is probably the better play. What was I thinking? But there are some bits that we should do. So we should go to the Vestibule of Hell, and we should go to Tomb 1. Because there's a little bit of extra experience just before we actually end up in Pan. You know what? Because it's annoying me, I'm just going to train shields until our manual runs out. Just because it's taking up a slot, and I mean I could drop it and then go find it again when I want to take us to a large shield, but that's just going to annoy me. So let's train a little bit more. So we're going to do, just checking, the Wand of Clouds. We've got 6 of those. Probably we should go buy that before we do go any further. And as for teleportation scrolls, we've got 16 of those, and we'll probably find more in Pan, so that's not a big deal. We could also, actually, we could go to Zot 1 to 5. That might be the play here. Normally I leave that to the end because you get mutated and that's really annoying. But we're not going to get mutated as a mummy, so I think that's probably the play. We go Vestibule of Hell, we do Tomb 1, and then we go do all of Zot, but we just don't pick up the orb. So Hell is first on our list. Let's see if we got one that we can dig into. I forgot to do it, but we probably should have zapped ourselves with our Wand of Random Effects before coming in here so that we could be hasted. And also, everything in here, because we're in Hell, is going to be totally resistant to our Demon Trident of Draining. So I'm going to switch to Alec. That should do a lot more damage here in Hell. You can bribe Hell, can't you? Yeah. I don't want to. Do you get a warning for bribe branch? I don't remember. I'm going to change that. Equals A to change abilities. I'm going to change bribe branch from C to shift C. So I don't actually do that. I'm pretty sure it gives you a warning, but I don't remember. I just had a panic attack. That what if I accidentally pressed that? I mean, it's not easy to do it because A and C aren't right next to each other, but still. Here's Gaon. What is What's his get out? He's immune to negative energy but nothing else, so we can sticky flame him. And maybe... I'll just acid him once, so now he's got -8 AC, and then we'll just hit him. The Cacodemons are digging, ruining our kill hole. They let Goyon get away. No fair. Let's just throw out our Lamp of Fire then. Okay, cool. The Cacodemon is actually wrecking us here. I'm going to shoot acid to try to kill Goyon and try to get the Cacodemon. And now we're dying. Alright, I don't like this anymore. And we're constricted, so I'm going to blink away. We failed to break the constriction. Let's try again. Alright, we got out. And do I just run to the stairs and leave? Probably. Okay, we've got to watch that dispersal trap. If anything hits that, we're all going to blink around. I'd love to kill Goyon, but we're half dead. Damn you, Cacodemon. That's really annoying. Now imagine if we were hasted, that would have been a lot easier. We probably would have killed Goyon if we had haste. So, are we going to haste up and try again? Guess we can try. Alright, there we go. Took us 2 rolls to hit haste on our random effects ones. Very nice. And let's run to the other side. Alright, let's go again. Oh yeah, okay, never mind. The Cacodemon's still here. I don't know why I'm surprised, because why would he be gone? Here's a cursed skull, which doesn't bother us because we're immune to torment. I really want to kill the Cacodemon. So we can just... Oh, okay, we're gonna die again. Stupid Cacodemon ruining my hell place. I'm gonna read a teleport. There we go. Alright. Now we can chill here, and if anything, oh, there you go, the Cacodemon comes. Perfect. I was gonna say, if anything comes, we can dig into the wall, but if we can just kill the Cacodemon first, that's perfect. Are these guys resistant to elect? They are. Okay, now I understand why he's not dying. Alright. Resistant to fire? No. So we sticky flame you, make some friends. Alright, there we go. Now let's dig in the wall again. Alright, and as long as no more Cacodemons come, we should be good here. The War Gargoyle is resistant to elect as well, so we're better off hitting him with the Demon Trident. I'm probably making an ally too. Apparently this guy just is wrecking us. He's got a Ladger speed as well. So how do we kill him? Maybe we just throw out of clouds. We've got negative energy. We think that's not going to do anything here. We'll acid him. Alright, that did a lot of damage. And now he's got less AC, he's going to go down. Oh, there you go. The negative energy will stop the Frost Giant. Alright, there we go. It wasn't too bad once we got rid of the Cacodemon. Just that guy was causing havoc, and I didn't realize they had RLEC. So what do we do? Let's get our deflector missiles back again. Good. And we'll just make a bunch of noise so that everything runs to our kill hole here. Do you have Passage of Galubriel? We've learnt it, but we can't really cast it. Okay, I should remember that. Oh no, we haven't learnt it. It's on my list to learn. We should learn Passage of Galubriel. Actually, that's probably something that I should train some translocations for right now, because that's a really useful spell. And I can think of a bunch of situations where that would have been really helpful. And in Pan too, in all of Extended, it can be really useful. Okay, let's just turn on another skill, because at this point we're already doing too many. Just take translocations to maybe 6, and maybe keep focusing Earth Magic. It's kind of crazy though. We're putting so much experience into a skill that we're getting absolutely no return for, so I'm just gonna train it normally. This guy hurts. Oh, Scythe of Flaming, because we don't have any RF. Let's give him a taste of his own fire. It's going to be interesting when we go to Pan, how we're going to get enough RF. And maybe even for Zot, because fighting Orbs of Fire as a mummy with only one... Oh wait, no! Zot's fine, we just bribe it. But in that case, we're not getting as much experience. I don't know then. There's a Hellion. He can't see Invis. He's guessing where we are though. Monsters can still guess. Let's run back. That's the wrong key. Oh right, there's going on. Alright, quick, back to the hole. I forgot that we hadn't killed him yet. And he's just gonna make infinite hell beasts. Let's acid him. And he runs away. He runs away, he's got reaching. So it's kind of annoying. I'm gonna dig again. These guys trample you back. Goyon then can step in, and then he's gonna hit you with the reaching. Our lamp of fire is not going to be back yet. I could go for clouds and hope to get fire again. Or we could also just leave and reset this. So we got a good pass wall going up here. We miscast it. Oh, because I tried to sticky flame the wall. Why did the game even let me try to sticky flame a wall? That makes no sense. I'm just going to run back to the exit. And we'll just reset this fight. We're going to haste ourselves again. See, so that one there, where we feel decomposed, is when we rolled Malmutate, and we rolled it again. That was a paralysis. That's Invis. There's our haste. Alright, let's go. So we want to run to a kill hole again. Or we can create a new one. Oh, we've only got one digging. Oh, I just realized. We've been using all our digging charges. Oh, we can buy more? 9? That's still not many. Okay, I shouldn't be digging so crazily. Well, in that case, let's just run back to our old one. Alright, goodbye haste. Alright, here you are, here's Goyon. Our lamp of fire is back. Okay, so let's get in here. Yeah, we can pass wall from here. And let's lampify him. Oh, we literally did one tile again. Yeah, that's fine. And again. Oops, wrong one. Come on, dude. Stay here, just go down. There we go. Alright. Goyon down. We've had a lot of trouble with Goyon in recent festivals of hell. I swear it's usually not that crazy. Let's put on our protection from firing because I just saw a Hellhog and those guys go absolutely nuts with fireballs. Like that. Trying to think what our Panlord strategy is. Maybe I should be training for Orbit Destruction. I mean, because I don't know how hitting Panlords with this Demon Trident is going to go. Maybe it will go fine if we actually use Potion Petition and we haste and might up, etc. What just happened there? Oh, that was the Dispersal Trap. Oh yeah, another recent change in Trunk now is that enemies no longer set off traps if they're not in vision of you. So it means permanent teleport traps, enemies won't just get thrown around Zot 5 anymore. So this usual strategy of Zot 5 that I do, where you continually clear the floor and forget it and then clear again, is not going to work anymore. So that's an interesting change. I'll have to figure out how I want to do Zot 5 now. And they're in a brave new world. Alright, there we go. Oh no, we got this one. At this point in the game, you don't care at all about ice statues. They're pretty trivial, but the game still excludes the area and treats it like, oh no, there's an ice statue. Watch out. Oh, there goes our deflecting missiles and we're being slowed. Oh yeah, right, the Horn of Goyon. We can use that. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm so used to being in the extended game with the Shining One characters where this is not allowed. Alright, sorry Svenkinson, I think at this point, going into extended now, we're not really going to need the blowgun and the curare so much anymore. Let's pick up the Horn. So this works like most evocables where, as in these ones, where you use it and there's a cooldown, so you need to gain experience for it to charge up again, but it makes friendly hell base. Oh, you know what we should do? You know what my pen strategy should be? We should go to the Fire Hell, just get the Staff of Dissipator, and then just train 27 evocations, and then just damnate everything, or damn everything. Oh no, we're being surrounded by ice base. Whatever will we do? Alright, so that's our Vestibule done. Next we said we were going to go to Tomb 1. Tomb, of course, much less scary when you're immune to Torment. I don't know how to get there. Why not? Where is it? Oh, okay, fair enough. Can't pass through the plants. I understand. It's all good. So we still want to stick to the outside here. Because the big danger on Tomb 1 is from the huge pack of sphinxes. And being undead doesn't help you against that. Oh, we only have one digging charge though. Hang on. We need to remedy this. We need more digging. If we want to make a kill hole to fight these sphinxes. Oh, right. We're going to go do that. Problem is, you need the digging one to actually progress in that vault. No, not true. That's not true. You can just teleport out again. How many charges were on that one? 5. Let's go have a look. We can just walk in, grab the wand of digging, and then run out again. Because the way this works is you're supposed to be digging in, and then eventually these monsters dig and release everything out. This stuff doesn't seem too scary, right? We don't need the digging one. We're being slowed though. I don't like that. That's okay. I should have the no, I shouldn't. I should have draining against the Cacodemon. And elect against the other stuff. That's alright. Lamp of Fire's back up. Good. Let's just get the Cacodemon. We've been slowed. There's an invis freezing wraith on this tile. Okay. We can see that this ancient lich doesn't have crystal spear or lightning bolt, so they're probably the ones that I'd be most afraid of. So I'm not really too scared of him actually. He can't make demons. He can't do anything really. Just poison arrows, and we're immune to poison, so I probably should just ignore him and just kill the Cacodemon. I don't know about this anymore. Better not die here. If I die in Gammafunk's transporter vault, he's not going to stop talking about it forever. Because the lesson is, you don't ever come in these transporter vaults, and you will literally never die in one. But I really want the digging one. I could leave now if I just said, don't worry about this loot. Oh, we can't get the loot anyway. That's where you need to use the digging one. Well, in that case, let's just teleport out. We'll come back and get the loot when we have Shatter. And for now, we'll just snag the digging wand as our loot. Alright, there we go. Don't get your kill today, Gamafunk. Let's go back to Tomb. Right, yeah, because we want to have at least 2 charges so we can kill Hole to not die to all the Sphinxes smiting at once. Translocations to 4. We lost some strength, so that's going to be, we're going to have an additional armor penalty on us at the moment. But passage is at 14%. I want it to be a bit lower. Yeah, we'll keep going towards 6. Nope. What was all our mana? Here they are. Let's dig that way. We've been slowed by the Death Scarab. And we're actually just dying to it. This guy's hit pretty hard. I mean, one-on-one we should be blocking most of its attacks. If you have a look at the message log there, block, 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 block. But when they do connect, they hurt. Draining is better against the Sphinxes, but not against the Death Scarabs. There should be a bunch more sphinxes around, so I'm yelling. You sharpties. They have a weak, but still significant, Dispel Undead. Yeah, alright, that didn't hit very hard. But you need to respect those when you're undead. No, I've never done extended with Gozag. I'm just thinking. Like, I've never ever bribed Tomb before. I wonder what that would look like. Yeah. Stop, please, sir. That's enough. Actually, no, I should still take it back. I'm not as afraid of the mummy priests and the greater mummies as I would be if we could be tormented, but they're still significant. They both have smite. These guys are... Yeah, greater mummies are resistant to electricity, so... no point trying to get him. I should have also silenced him. That was also something worth noting. We might just die to him, actually. Let me sticky flame him. Oh, that hurt. What owned us there? Oh, we're slowed, and in that sticky flame, the greater mummy hit us. Does he have a weapon? No, he just nailed us. They can hit for 35, so that must have been close to a max damage roll. And then the Death Scarab bit us. The greater mummy hit us again. So he like max rolled twice. That's interesting. How are we gonna kill him? If we were starting again, I'd cast Silence, because greater mummies can't do much. Although we just learned they can still hit you for 35 when they're silenced. In that case, we wouldn't have been slowed by the Death Scarab, and any smites that he's done would not have got us. So how will we kill him? Good question. This might be the first situation when we actually have to use Potion Petition. Just as I was saying, greater mummies really aren't much of an issue. We sort of don't really have any... we don't have the right tool set for this. We've got 2 Demon Tridents with brands that are useless, and we don't have any high single target damage. Maybe we were better off just fighting in the open with Mana Vipers. Well, too late for that now. Could throw down a Clouds and hope we get fire. Well, we did get fire, but we're also dying pretty quickly here. He can do 35 and we're slow. He's unlikely to do 35. He can do 33. They're both really unlikely to happen. But do I want to mess around with that? If I don't Potion Petition and heal, we could technically die on this turn. I'd rather just not die. As fun as it's been not using Potion Petition, here you go. We didn't use it once until Tomb. That's not bad. Let's do it. So I want to find one with Heal Wounds. So there's Haste, Heal Wounds, and Flight. That's our free one. So we're no longer slowed and we've got some HP back. So I'm going to Sticky Flame him. And then he should die to this. He's Sticky Flamed, he's standing in fire. Is there more acid in this game? There is a little bit. Okay, let's just acid him then. Yeah, it's a good thing I healed because look at this, we're dying again. He's very nearly dead. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go down, standing in fire and sticky flamed. But maybe I'll just go for the safer play and acid him again. Okay, good, there you go. A manual of shields is done. Let's turn that off. 15.5, that's okay. No, it's not. We're taking it to 16. Alright, so lesson learnt. Greater mummies, we cannot fight them. Apparently we can't even fight soul eaters. How can't we fight soul eaters? That's sad. Very sad. Alexa, play Despacito. Did that work? If that worked, then you let me know. Let's get our deflect missiles back. I don't know that we want to beam Tomb anymore after that experience. It's probably okay. If we use silence or we use mana vipers, we should just be able to kill them. Passage check, 9%. Alright, maybe we'll stop. No, in situations where we need passage to live, we don't want to fail it. I mean, eventually we're going to want 27 translocations for control blink anyway, right? I'm going to keep going around the outside before we head in. Oh, we just found damnation. That weapon is amazing. I'm not willing to give up our shield, but that thing is nuts. We can do a similar thing with the Staff of Vestibule later on. But that shoots bolts that do explosions of damnation. And there are very few enemies in the game that resist that. And it ignores AC, can't miss. It's crazy busted. Looks like we're ready. I think it's been fixed now, but I saw briefly that the exploration trap effect could shaft you when you're in Tomb. Which was not intended. Can't imagine being that player, that would suck. The mummy has a wand of scattershot. Also, I don't know why I'm still carrying around disintegration wands. At this point, we're never going to use one of those. Alright, here's our greater mummy. So, step around the corner. Let's make a couple of mana vipers, and then let's just silence. Yeah, and then he can't do anything. That's a way easier way to fight it. The mummies are pretty useless if they can't silence you. Oh, sorry, if they can't cast spells. Can you silence the Dispel Undead? No. I think it's still okay. I'm just gonna go for the silence here. We found a new book. With Death Channel. Alright. Not so useful in extended. Okay, so that's our Tomb 1 done. So that's gonna be it for this episode. If you join me in the next one, I think where my head's at is that we're going to go do Zot 1 to 5. As in all of Zot. Not pick up the orb, and then once we've cleared Zot, then we'll start thinking about going into Pan or Hell, doing the extended runes. See you all then.